And so for me, you know, we have to present numbers and statistics in a way that are easily digestible. And I think that getting back to motivation is crucial, but explaining to folks like, look, you know, for the first 3 months of March, homes that are priced right are selling at 107% above list price at 17 days on market. Homes that see a price reduction are not selling for that amount, and they're staying on market for 43 days. All right, so the proof is in the pudding. If we price this right, there's a good chance that we create enough, as you said, exposure on the property to actually get closer to that price you want. But if we price it above where it should be, then we're talking about extended days on market. We're talking about price reduction. We're talking about buyers' interest waning as we stay on. It just makes sense to price it at market. And Clinton, I commend you, but I can't even imagine. It's difficult comping a lot of those properties where we're just grabbing one comparable property and then looking at all the statistics that go into it.
Yeah, and they're all so different.
Yeah, it's gotta be maddening. I commend you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, I'd like to know, honestly, how are you guys staying busy? Like, how are you not? I mean, obviously with a lot of stuff going on, we could talk about business for hours. But are you guys picking up any new hobbies? You guys doing anything fun? Not everybody all at once. Everybody's back on mute, by the way. Rachel, what about you?
I'm finding I'm a hunter-gatherer. I made bread for sandwiches yesterday.
Share some. That's a commodity these days. You can't find a loaf of bread at Vaughn's near me.
Exactly. It took 5 stores to find yeast and flour. But I got both of them from 2 different places and was able to make 2 loaves of bread.
Candace,
going for me.
Homeschooling 4 kids.
No.
You guys, do you have them on like? Do they take naps?
Empty nester. I'm an empty nester. Thank God. No core math for me.
I can't imagine. I commend you as well.
I got 3 boys and they're out of school indefinitely, so. We're fortunate enough to live right by near the school where I run the Little League. So we've been going down to the field and playing baseball and, you know, shooting baskets and stuff like that. But it's pretty daunting to stay on schedule, especially when there's so many different things going on. You know, there's so many different working parts. You know, before it was, you know, the kids got out of school at 2:30, so I knew I had a full day. But now it's like, you know, up at the crack of dawn and Dad, what are we going to do today? Well, I got work to do. Well, what are we going to do? Can we play Fortnite? I'm like, no, you gotta do your schoolwork. So we kind of created a schedule, but it's very, very, very challenging. So I was thinking about taking up competitive drinking for a sport. Right?
I feel like my threshold for starting happy hour has just gotten shorter and shorter. Like 5 o'clock's a good time. 4 o'clock doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
3 is appropriate. I'm like, what's for breakfast?
Like yeah.
Enchiladas.
I know. It's
every day is Sunday.
It's like I go to the grocery store now, and every time I go, it's either bread, eggs if they have it, and 20-pack of Modelo.
Never Coronas. Never again.
No.
It's not happening. Somebody was posting like we're all living on airport rules where 6 o'clock in the morning, if you're not having a Bloody Mary, mimosa, or a michelada, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Robin, what about you? What are you doing to stay busy?
So I'm actually, excuse me?
I said you've been working your tail off. Thank you so much.
I have been working my tail off, and I'm very grateful to be staying at my mom's house now, and she lives in the hills. So I've been walking hills with my mom and my dog, and that's been pretty entertaining.
That sounds terrible. I like Mark's competitive drinking a little bit better.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you, Ed?
We will be doing some drinking this weekend. It's my 4th birthday this weekend. Not exactly the way I plan to spend it, but we're definitely going to be competing this weekend. We're going to set up my house with a bunch of obstacles and just go for it. I'm grateful to have a little house, but lots of weed pulling and yard work, and it's pretty easy to make phone calls and check in with everybody. So I'm fortunate to have, you know, some flexibility. I don't have kids running around, but I've got a house and plenty of weeds to pull, and trying to work however I can. So We'll have a little fun in the weekends, but we're laying low for now.
Yeah.
If you need a hand, but I'm at this point I'm scrambling for stuff to do. I don't know if you've seen my Facebook, but I'm literally just like, cool.
Yeah, no.
I'll post more random shit.
I'm
Holden, what
glad.
about-
We'll get a chance to get back to normal life and celebrate and have a good time again. So I don't mind being able to go for a little while.
I'm looking forward to it. Holden, what about you, bud? How are you doing? How are you staying busy?
I'm actually up on my way to the 831 where my mom lives, see my brothers, my
Nice.
girlfriend, and kind of get some family time in, hang out, relax, do whatever. I don't know. Taking the sights. Beaches might not be closed there. Who knows?
What town you going to? The beaches are definitely closed.
Yeah.
Carmel, right by like Monterey, Big Sur, right in there.
I'm from Prunedale. Are you from that area?
Yeah, I went to high school at Carmel High.
Oh, right on. Well, nice to meet you, Holden.
Well, very nice to meet you and everybody else in the chat who I haven't gotten a chance to meet face to face yet.
Drive safe, my man. Guys,
Thank you.
a couple things that we're talking about, and I want to make sure, I want to touch on two things before we get into some more fun stuff. I watched another fantastic video on cutting expenses. If you guys didn't catch that Zoom call that we did, I can't stress it enough. B of A just announced that they're working with homeowners and deferring payments for up to 3 months. I don't know if they're deferring any interest accrued. I would imagine not. And yet, even if you're in a position to be okay, call your bank, call your mortgage company, get that reduction or that deferment if they'll give it to you. I can't say enough. Like I've spoken to a couple of our agents and they're asking, oh, well, what if I just, do this or decrease this? Can you cut it? Yeah, cut it. Just do it. We don't have a crystal ball, guys. We don't know what the next 30, 60, 90 days looks like. And some people have a very rosy picture, and I pray that that is the case, that we get out of this unscathed and everything is fine. And yet, when we had Gary Keller last Monday get in front of 170,000 agents and say, look, now is the time we have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best, cut expenses. I'm siding with the guy that's been through multiple shifts, that has been preparing for this for 5 years, that nobody's got a crystal ball, but that dude has been able to really hammer down and more or less predict and prepare for everything that this industry has seen. He built the blueprint for how to do this. I can't compliment the dude enough. So when he says, do this, we should all seriously take note. If you need help cutting expenses and looking at numbers, let me know. Absolutely happy to help. Cool?
Yep.
All right, let's go to fun stuff. Me and Robin's been doing some fantastic stuff. We're going to throw out a new calendar and some themes starting next week. We'll see if anybody participates, but look for those. We're going to have, Robin, what were the outlines? There's some fantastic prizes too.
Did you read the prizes?
I sure did.
All right. So we have, let me actually pull it up. I know that we have a sporty, so suit up with your favorite sports team. On Tuesday is Totally 70s. Wednesday is Twinning. Thursday is Fun Hat. And Friday is Staycation.
Staycation?
Yeah, like
Sweet.
a Hawaiian shirt.
I was thinking more Modelo.
Oh, I thought we were getting
Hawaiians all around.
Friday. I was like, yes!
100% on the same page. We're also trying to get together like some kind of bingo thing. We'll figure out the details, but if anybody's interested, as much as absolutely we want to talk about business, I really want to just make sure that we're checking in on everybody, making sure that everybody's doing okay, staying sane. If you're, like I said, I'm communicating with folks that I haven't talked to in years because screw it. We want to maintain our sense of community and our sense of family. We know that it's kind of weird. This isolation thing is nuts. If you watch my Facebook at all, you know I'm going a little stir crazy. So if for nothing else than my sanity, please feel free to join us. We'd love to have you for a bingo night or for a themed meeting every day. And we're going to continue to do this 12 o'clock every day. So just so you guys know, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, we're going to talk about a different chapter and shift, and that's going to last us about a month. On Wednesdays, we're going to do our traditional team meeting. And then on Thursdays, we're going to do kind of a mastermind like this, where it's just kind of catching up, Q&A type session, talking about things that we're seeing. as well as every Friday, Irvine is hosting a mastermind from 11 to 1 that you guys can jump in at any time as well. And we'll get you the Zoom link for that. But they're going to be covering a lot of really cool business stuff as well. Cool?
I like it.
Go. Do you guys need anything from me? Any questions that you have? Anything that you're seeing in the market that you want to talk about?
What chapter is for Friday?
Let me look. So we are jumping around. We're not doing the chapters sequentially, just so you guys know. On Friday, we are doing tactic number 4, which I think is, that's find the motivated. We're going to talk about lead generation. Okay. Any other question? Candace, I just got your text. Which movie was it? Let's go Iron Man. I'll take it. I like it. All right, guys, if you need anything, I appreciate you. Just let me know. If not, I hope to see everybody tomorrow. Mark, Ryan, Clinton, Rachel, Dawn, Candace, Holden, Andrew, and obviously Robin, you've been fantastic. Thank you guys so much for your time. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Be safe.
You as well, buddy.